It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS.
When you look at marketing plan success, how to measure it, how to like aggregate it and decide where to put more money, where to put less money, what's a dog, what's a winner, how do you break that down?
Yeah, so we're really fortunate. We've spent about $7.5 million in ad spend. So we have just this insane amount of data to pull from all across the country from multiple industries. But for your exterior cleaning, right? I know you have a janitorial and an exterior cleaning.
Yeah, we do. It's about the same. We're about 50-50 window cleaning, pressure washing stuff versus interior home cleaning.
Okay. So
I got laggy there, didn't I?
I was hoping it wasn't me. So lifetime value is a really important metric to consider here. So I'll do both. Like when you talk about roof washing, if you're part of like soft wash systems or something like that, I think they have like a 3-year guarantee or something. So your lifetime value on that average ticket of residential $500 to $800, depending on where you are, it's much less than your residential house cleaning, your maid service. It's recurring $150 twice a month for probably 3 years. So you're going to get significantly more money, and you make money in the back end. One of my favorite things to say is and I'd like to hear your answer on this, Dan, is your goal to make money on every single work order that you do? And it's crazy the answer I get. So what's your answer? Like, is your goal to make money on every single work order you do?
My goal is to break even, not make money. I don't want to lose money in year one. So I can allocate enough in marketing. Now, recurring is a little bit different.
I'm just like you. I'm just isolating new work orders. Of course, you're making money in your referrals and your repeats.
Yep. So like a brand new exterior cleaning customer, I will spend up to enough money to break even on that customer. Depends on our repeat rate, right? But in general, for cash flow purposes, I want to at least break even on them on year one. If we're over $1 million and we can like finance the lifetime value of that customer for a little bit longer, then I'd probably even be willing to spend more just to go like buy the market. But right now we view it as, especially in our smaller location, we want to at least break even on them, which in our P&L, it means we can spend 33% of the revenue on marketing to get that client. So if it's a $600 job, I can spend $200 on the ad and break even across my P&L.
Yeah, and everybody should listen to that, because I hear there's hundreds and hundreds of people that I've like studied and analyzed and looked at books just like you. And I talked to a maid service in Canada last week, and she told me straight up, straight face, I expect to pay $7 for a lead. It's like, what are you talking about with Google Ads? This is with Google Ads specifically. Like, sure, we could get like a lead for $7 maybe, but large scale, at scale, it's just not possible. So that lifetime value is really important across the whole like spectrum. I want to, for first year, this is going to blow some people's brains probably, but first year, I've seen 35% if you want to grow really fast. You're talking getting to 6 figures, 250, 300,000. You're going to probably spend 35%, because the success you have in your business, and this sounds really nerdy, but I say it all the time, is based on the size and the vitality of your database. How many customers do you have? How often do they use your services? And how much money are they giving you over the lifetime of that relationship? And you can't scale unless you have a database. It's like by far the most valuable part of your business, because send a text blast out, in early spring and see what happens. With 0 customers and with 1,000 customers. It's not even fair to compare those things. So over time, as a percentage, the percentage of new is going to go down. Referral should stay consistent. You get a good referral program, it's going to save 15% forever. And that repeat's going to start to really grow and expand, even more so in maid janitorial. So I like to use a pie chart, and that is new, repeat, referral. So these are 3 ways that you acquire a customer. Every single customer you acquire is either going to be a brand new customer in your database, never used your service before, a repeat customer, somebody has used you for any service and is using you again for the same or different service, or a referral customer, somebody that originates from your database, either B2B, property manager, real estate, whatever it could be, or B2C, friend, family, neighbor, whatever it could be. And so what you do is you run a report in your CRM and you see, how many customers did I schedule for this do service for one time, the first time, how many came from repeat and how many came from referral. And you look at that for opportunity. So next year when I do my budgeting, I want to really know how many of these customers I'm going to be getting that are coming back to me, because I can expect, unless COVID or an economic crisis happens, right? Some sort of threat, that I'm going to have relatively, if I do the same thing I've always done, I'm probably going to have the same percentage of repeats. If I do the same thing, I'm probably going to have the same percentage of referrals. And what's left over is your gap. And so how many customers do you need to acquire to fill that gap? In most cases, you probably, after 10 years, you say, well, that gap is way too big. I have to do something more to get more of my repeat customers, start a referral program, or just talk about referrals more to close that gap. And then for marketing, how much you should spend on marketing is dependent on seasonality, lifetime value, and industry. Those three things are variable and change for every single industry.
Yep.
And then it should be based on what your target number is and where you want to spend it.